with your boy MNG. So look here. So I came across this one for St. Louis, baby. Oh my goodness. Well, we down south with it. All the way down south. Man, let me go ahead and put this up for y'all, my boy. All right. So here we go. Well, we down in St. Louis. You see the arches over there? Oh man, I always wanted to go to St. Louis to see what's popping. Man, so let's go ahead and see what they got popping up in St. Louis. We'll just pop the balloon, man. Without further ado, don't let me hold you up. But man, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, St. Louis, I see you, boy. Stand up. Stand up.
Cinematic BAMs films.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Pop the Balloon to Find Love STL. I'm your host, Crystal, and today I'm joined by some single ladies. But before we get started, y'all, I want y'all to give it up for yourselves for coming out, participating in this experience today. Okay, give it up. Yes. We're going to get some matches. We're going to make some matches. So this is what you're going to expect. We have a group of single guys. We're going to bring them out one at a time. When that guy hits that corner, if he's your type, you like the vibe, do not pop your balloon. However, when that guy hits that
Hey, we got credits rolling. Is this a movie? They got the credits rolling. Oh, nah, this got to be a movie. These actors, cause we got credits. I ain't never seen credits roll on the Pop the Balloon, boy. I ain't never seen no credits roll, but these the credits rolling. The credits is rolling.
corner, if he's just not your type or he says something that sounds like y'all not going to be compatible, pop your balloon and I'm going to come to you and see why you decide to pop. Sounds good? All right, let's bring out our first single guy. Hey, welcome in.
How you doing?
What's your name and age?
Anthony.
Okay. What's your age?
38.
You good? What you do?
Truck driver.
I can't really hear you.
Professional truck driver.
Okay. What are you looking for today in a girl?
Someone that's decent, loyal, respectful. You know what I'm saying? Put a belief in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's fun, because I know I am. And we should.
What makes a girl fun?
I mean, like, we get along, communication, understanding. You know what I'm saying? Things in that future.
Okay. All right. So what's your deal breakers?
I say bad hygiene, funky breath. I got a foot fetish because I don't like no ugly ass feet.
Hey, at least he's honest about the foot fetish. At least he's honest about the foot fetish. And I noticed that he took out his gold teeth. You know, because for some women, that's a little bit of a turn off with the gold teeth and everything. But, you know, he showed out in his intro the gold teeth and everything, but he took him out when he stepped out. So, all right. Now, all the rhinestones and everything, like, I don't know. I don't think I too much care for like the outfit. Like, I wouldn't wear it. I mean, to each his own the outfit. But man, like, it's kind of bright. You shine a light on there, man. You gonna be looking like a diamond. You're gonna be glistening. Like, you're gonna be out there.
A woman, that don't know how to stand her place, and want to be too masculine,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, such as that.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
They didn't like the stay in your place part. They didn't hear the masculine part. They just heard stay in your place. What he really meant to say is, I like a woman that wants to be in her femininity and reside there, and I, be the masculine piece. That's kind of what he was talking about.
Me, I like to go out. I be having my kids. I drive. I be outside. I just do it.
It's okay. Go ahead.
I'm cool. Go ahead.
All right, so you making me laugh. Looks like everybody decided to pop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to them and see why they decided it won't be a match today.
All right.
All right, so come on. Hey, name and age.
Tanisha, 32.
Okay, Tanisha, why did you pop?
I normally date people just a little bit more chocolate.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So is Tanisha your type? Why? Why not?
Yeah, she look like she a Sagittarius. I like Sagittarius, so yeah, she would have been.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Name and age.
I'm Aisha. I'm 41.
Okay. And why did you pop?
I think when you said a woman needs to stay in her place, I'm too independent for that. So
I told you that. See, that's not what he meant. That's how it was interpreted, but that's not what he meant.
Okay. I understand.
So is she your type? Why? Why not?
Nah, not for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like, a little thick. Goddamn me. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. But you beautiful though.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Name and age.
Hi, my name's Shakia. I'm 31. I think the same with her when you said a woman to stand in her place. I feel like that's like some past trauma. Like, I don't know why you even need to state that for a date. I feel like you just should be open to everybody. And then like initial attraction isn't really a problem for me. I feel like that can be built when you get to know someone. So it was just that statement.
All right.
Okay. So is she your type? Why? Why not?
I ain't gonna lie, no. Like, I no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? You got too much makeup for me, baby. And then too many periods, I don't do that. I need straight natural. So, yeah.
Thank you. Name and age.
I'm Melissa. I'm 23. And the reason I popped was nothing else you said. I just don't have kids. So I want to be a man's first and only everything across the board.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is she your type? Why? Why not?
I ain't gonna say, yeah, you beautiful and all, but I don't like tall women. Like, we looking eye to eye.
I'm 5'4" without my heels.
You look tall as me right now, baby. So I say you still beautiful though. But
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
All right. Thank you.
Boy, that's some high heels. But I will say, nobody said anything about his outfit. Nobody said anything about it. That lets me know that these women aren't shallow. They didn't say anything about it, because I know some people, on some Pop the Balloons, they be getting them for the outfit. Like, they go at them about what they're wearing, why they wearing it, and everything. Like, they don't give them no chance. I don't like how you dress. they can be dressed in a suit and they still just clown them like, nope, don't want to do it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, the shallowness is really out there. I really wish the host would kind of ask for more clarity. What do you mean by the statement that you made about a woman standing in her place? Because I really think he kind of meant that he wanted to be the masculine person of the relationship, and he wants a woman to kind of not stay in her place, but be feminine and everything. I think that's kind of what he meant, but we're not kind of getting the questions to kind of, like, they're not asking him the question of what did he meant when he said that, because I think it's deeper than how they perceived it. I think it's just how he said it that made it come out wrong.
Name and age.
Mia, 22.
Okay. Why did you pop Mia?
It's just I like his style and everything, and I like that he believes in God, but he's just not my type.
All right. Mia, your type? Why? Why not?
She beautiful now. You say you're 22, so you know what I'm saying. That's a little too young. I ain't looking for nothing that young right about now. I'm past their age, so still beautiful though.
Same to you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mia. Name and age.
R10, 26.
Okay. And why did you pop?
It was the stand in place. I'm very dominant. I'm an alpha female, so it wouldn't work.
All right. She a type? Why? Why not?
I mean, you the same hood, like you tall, so.
I'm
But
fine.
I see you got them. But
I'm very short.
Things on, you know what I mean? So, but you are beautiful though. So
Thank you.
yeah.
When you said that stay in your place, you see all the women, perceive that as you would reject a more independent woman. Is that what you meant by it? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
Not
I
like,
heard them right then. I was just wanted to make sure. You said, yeah, they're right. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, we definitely appreciate you coming out and participating in the experience. We didn't have a match today, but again, we appreciate you coming out. So
Appreciate it. Thank
you may
you.
walk off. Thank you. And
Thank you.
please give him a hand clap.
And Pop the Balloon SCL, we got my homeboy Anthony here, man. He a fellow baby daddy. They didn't like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. How many kids you got, bro?
I got 3 of them, man.
Yeah, they ain't let you tell you that for.
They ain't let me
to the
get nothing.
kids.
All I say, I got kids. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah.
Man,
They
see.
see- And then they ain't listen to you saying you want a woman to stay in her place. They say not masculine. They ain't heard that part.
Yeah, like,
They
you know,
didn't listen
it's
to that.
like you a woman, so let me do my manly part. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah,
They don't
they
care.
don't,
They
yeah.
don't care. But what you try, bro? Give them your social media handle. Don't say the same thing you said in there, though. Go ahead.
you said my social media.
Yeah, tell them your social. Just don't say the same thing you said in there.
You can get at me at that boy Blue Cats on Instagram.
All right, brother. Go find you some love, my brother. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Bro.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Welcome in. Name and age.
Antonio, 34.
All right, what do you do, Antonio?
I was a diesel mechanic for the last 12 years with the railroad, but I have a lawn care business now.
Okay. All right, what are you looking for today in a woman?
Just someone to build something with.
Build something. What's something?
Something.
Something.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a goal-driven person, so gotta get some.
Okay. What are your deal breakers then?
I'm not really one to write off people, so I don't really have deal breakers. So like, if you smoke cigarettes, I'm just not gonna kiss you. If you do something, it's just something I can work with.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
Work on vehicles, skateboard, hang out with my daughter.
Okay. All right. So
She's dead.
it looks like we got a couple of pop balloons. We're gonna get to the ladies and see why they decided to pop. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Come on. Name and age.
Tanisha, 32.
All right, Tanisha, why did you decide to pop?
I don't have kids. I mean, I really don't mind guys with kids, but I'm really trying to get out of there. Like, I just, I want to build a family, not build on your family that you already got,
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair
All right.
enough.
So is Tanisha your type? Why? Why not?
Yeah, she's very attractive. I like her nose ring.
Thank you.
Did that hurt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Name and age.
I'm Melissa, 23. I pop because I don't have kids and I want to be a man's first and only everything. Wife, kids, everything.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay. Is she a type? Why? Why not?
She would be, but the age gap.
I get that a
Too
lot.
young. Too young.
He said you get that
A lot, y'all.
All right. Well, thank you. Name and age.
Me at 22.
Okay, Mia, why did you pop?
I just don't want kids at the moment. So,
I saw you on another episode.
Why you call her out like that? I saw you on the other episode. Man, they gotta do better with the vetting with the age process, man. They gotta do a little bit better with that, man. Like they gotta, I don't know, like because the age is always vary. You have somebody in their 20s, and then you have somebody like in their 30s, and then you have somebody in their 40s. You had people we had a lot of in their 40s, and then got somebody like 2 people come in their 20s. Like, nah, like that's a long shot, like a long shot.
All right, so it's Mia your type. Why? Why not?
She would be very attractive, but again, age. I'm trying to be plus or minus 5 my age. So
All right, well, thank you so much. All right, so we still have a couple of pop balloons. What we're gonna do is have you ask the ladies a couple of questions, get a feel for them, see who will be the best match. What question would you like to kick off with?
what is something you would like to accomplish by the end of the year?
Okay, all right, so let's start down again. Thank you, guys.
Hello.
Well, name and age.
Aisha, I'm 41. Mainly, I feel like I'm a little more accomplished. So just trying to go on trips, have fun, be in peace. So
You've accomplished it all.
yeah, I'm in my second career, so
You can have 4, 5, 6.
I'm tired. I can't go back to school.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, thank you. Name and age.
Shakia, 31.
You answer this question.
So something I like to accomplish, like I'm always trying to accomplish something. So I think right now it's mostly just graduating with school and just trying to finish my degree. So
What's your degree in?
anesthesia. I'm in my last year of anesthesia school and our CRNA school. I feel like people never know what it is. So it's just a small niche, but just really that and just gaining confidence as a provider.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome. And congratulations ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Name and age.
Artin, 26.
Answer this question.
I want to accomplish maybe my fitness goals, be more, fitter.
Give it some
Pretty
thought.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's ask another question, get a feel.
Another question. What do you guys like to do for self-care? Mental health is key, especially nowadays.
Okay. Well, we right here, so we're gonna just start up here, okay?
Meditation, for the most part, praying,
You do like
stuff
the
like that.
crossing the legs and
No, I lay down on my back, straight.
Mm.
Yeah.
you don't fall asleep?
No.
I do fall asleep.
That's pretty much.
Okay. All right, thank you.
That's good. That's good.
Second question.
For me, it's just like the classic exercise, and I'm in a book club. I like to read books and just simply talking out loud.
You got a specific type of book you like? Genre?
No, any genre. So the book club, it just chooses a book every month, and whoever picks hosts. So I didn't choose a book this time, but we're reading The Nightingale. It's pretty good. The War II story.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you. Same question.
For my self-care, it's really, unfortunately, I wouldn't say being about me, just making sure my mental is good.
Mhm.
The whole trip thing, that's my mental, because I work so much.
So you like solo trips?
I wouldn't say, well, I like to go a trip with like one person because I'm an introvert and I don't like a lot of people, unfortunately. But just being happy, hanging out with my son, just making sure he's okay. He's actually going to go to high school. So I'm trying to get him prepared. So I put all myself in him. So
That's good though.
So what do you do?
Me?
Self-care. Yeah. What's your self-care looking like?
I do a lot of manual labor. So I do Epsom salt baths. I get ashiatsu massages. That's where they walk on your back. Those hurt, but they're good.
So they hurt and they good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like self-care while I'm at work. I'll have headphones in and I don't listen to music. I listen to audiobooks. So that keeps me like focused while I'm on somebody's yard.
Okay. All right. So you can pop one balloon with what you know so far. Okay.
Fortunately.
All right. So just stay down here before we get to why you decide to pop. Why did you have your balloon unpop?
I was just giving him chances, just trying to see what other things to answer. But
So why did you decide to pop?
Just the age.
The age.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, come on back up.
Mm.
Okay, so we do have two women with a balloon pop. What we're gonna do is have you ask one more question to the ladies, and then we'll open up for them to answer you some questions. What question would you like to ask?
Question. So, as stated, I have a daughter. I have a very good relationship with her mom. Would that be something you guys had an issue with?
No, as long as you guys have everything organized and have everything on one accord. So no. How old is your daughter?
7.
Okay.
And it was from a previous marriage, so that's why it's a good relationship.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want anyone that's I want to be someone first as a wife.
We don't want no divorce.
No.
No worries. It happens.
Pretty complicated.
I'm always curious about that, where somebody wants somebody to be. I want you to be my first for everything, like first for everything. I'm always in there. Like, I ain't never been married before, but if I date somebody that's been married before, I wouldn't care. Like, that means that you know what's gonna happen the second go around. Like, how to be better the second time around. Because you messed up the first time, so the second time you could be better. Because you went wrong the first time. Like, that's just like with relationships. Like, you're never going to be somebody's first in a relationship, but you want to be somebody's first marriage. Like, you could be their 25th relationship in life. You're not their first, but you want to be their first marriage. But I don't know. A marriage is really just a legal relationship with a document. That's all. It ain't nothing special about it whatsoever. It's just a legal document that states that y'all are together, and when she leaves, she can take half of everything that the man owns. That's really all it is. Like, you want to be the first, you just don't want a third of the money because somebody else about to getting a half too. That's all I hear. That's all I hear.
It happens.
Yeah. She a type? Why? Why not?
She would be very attractive. I
Thank
like nose rings.
Thank you.
What? Oh, you just wanted to be somebody's first wife?
Yes.
Okay. I said, what's wrong with somebody getting divorced? Yeah?
Trust me, I'm one and done in that aspect.
Oh, so you don't want to get married again? Oh, that would have been a pop.
Not with the state.
Okay.
Getting the government involved, kind of.
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's be married in spirit. We look at her face. Look, why do I be catching these people? Look at her face. Look, she don't even like the response. She like, I want a ring. I want a house. Don't you? I'm glad I popped. That's the face right there. That's a stanky face she got. Look, she had the stanky face on because of what he said.
Thank you. Well, we got one balloon on pop. Let's go ahead and get some communication open between you guys. What question would you like to kick off with?
I would like to know, like, how do you handle conflict?
Depends on what the conflict is about. I like having hard discussions. So
Okay, so how do you handle relationship conflict?
as far as
Any issue in a relationship, how would you handle it?
I would listen if it's something that I have done, like I would hear what you had to say and then give my rebuttal, but most likely there won't be one. Yeah, if it's ever an issue, then I'm not afraid to talk about anything. Open book. Got divorced. So
Do you feel like there was anything you learned from your divorce?
yes, I'd have tough conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before I was not trying to hear anybody. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Any questions for her?
You're in school now. Are you going to continue furthering education?
No, I think that's it. As far, I'll learn stuff in life, but as far as just enrolling, that's probably it.
Okay.
Do you have like a path that you're trying to take as far as like stay here to do that job, move somewhere else?
I think that's like it's so many factors in that. It would depend on the job opportunity, salary. It's always for everybody. It would depend on so many things, as well as my mother, who is in Kansas City. She's getting older. It's a lot of things to think about.
I got family in Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's so true. Okay. So I'm gonna bring you out the line. We're gonna go up here and let's just come and follow me. You just stand right here to my left. I have one question before I ask my question. I just want to double check. Do you have any more questions? All right now. You have any more questions? Okay. Is it a match for you?
It's a match.
Okay. Is it a match for you?
I'm unfortunately say no.
Okay.
It's not a match for me.
Okay. Good.
My bad.
Okay. Will you pop your balloon? Or he pop you. Go ahead. Why?
Just the unsure about the career change since I am divorced and I have to be close to my daughter. If you up and move for a great job, things won't be the same because I got to be close to my daughter who is here. So at the moment, it's tough for me to leave this area.
Okay.
Uncertainty kind of sucks.
Wait a minute. She's going to school to be an anesthesiologist. You popped your balloon on a possibility that she may leave. I think there's something else in the game. I think there's another reason for why he doesn't want to talk to her. And it could be the age. It could be the dimple piercings. It could be something else. I don't think that's the right answer. But let's see.
Thank you, girl. You get back in the lineup. Okay. Oh, well, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
And participated.
You
Thank
guys are
you.
very beautiful.
Bye-bye. Please give him a hand clap.
This is my man Antonio. He don't. You just walked out. You see who now? You walked out of. What's wrong with you, man? You see how you what you doing?
I mean, St. Louis is beautiful.
Oh God. That's the final answer. This is Antonio. He a crazy person. Ladies, y'all see him? He looking for real love. He looking for stability. Nah, don't be sorry. We're gonna interrupt this. He crazy. Every man is like, what is he doing? The baddest one. I'm not biased though. My name's Tommy. This has been. You got anything you want to tell them people?
I'm sure I'll hear it in the comments.
You definitely heard it. What happened there? What happened?
I gotta have certainty.
Certainty. And right now, it's tornadoes happening. You ain't nothing certain.
I've been pray for St. Louis. I've been working.
Okay, yeah,
I've been cleaning up.
All right,
the
good.
city.
We're gonna find you a good guy for a woman. We're gonna have somebody, we're gonna donate somebody to you. Come on, man. Go ahead out here, bro.
Not donate. Not donate somebody. My God.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hey. So behind you, welcome in. Welcome in. What's your name and age?
My name Marshall. My age is 32.
What do you do, Marshall?
Well, I do nonprofit organization. I help with the I'm sorry. But look, I help with the VA hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I do home health care.
Mhm.
I cut hair, you know what I'm saying? It's for all the bed-bound patients who can't get out the bed. So I travel to them, cut their hair. I do all things like that. Got bounce houses. I do a lot of things. And also, I'm an aspiring artist. So at the end of that,
What are you looking for today in a lady?
well, I'm just really looking for somebody to have fun. I'm tired of like arguing. I just want to just smile and travel and kicking vibe, you know, that type of thing.
What are your deal breakers?
I don't really like liars. I'm really like upfront. So I kind of expect that back, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really trying to control nobody. I just want everybody to just be honest about what's going on in life. We grown. So
What do you like to do for fun?
well, I really like to travel. I like to see the world and like experience new things, eat, laugh, have fun. You know, spend the money that I work hard for. The days I don't want to get up and go to work, that's the money I want to spend. Like, this is what I do it for.
All right. What are your last two places you
The
traveled
last
to?
two places I went to Chicago, and the last one before Chicago, I believe it was Miami.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we do have a couple of pop balloons. We're gonna get to the ladies and see why they decide to pop. Okay.
All right.
Come on. Name and age.
I'm Aisha. I'm 41.
Okay.
Why did you pop?
I ain't trying to be disrespectful. It was the wife beater and your underwear showing. I just like a guy that's a little more put together.
I understand.
So,
The fit for the day. It's like
it's
Deal breaker.
yeah, it's too like I'm in the streets and that ain't what I'm looking for.
I get you.
But I like that you're doing, working for the VA. I understand. I'm in the same healthcare field, so I got it.
Okay. All right. Is she a type? Why? Why not?
Typically not. It's the age, and other than that, you know what I'm saying, you present yourself very appropriately. But other than that, it's just the age. I just more so like to be outside and just move around.
I see. Outside.
All right. Thank you very much. Name and age.
Shakia, 31. I feel like it was when you said, "Oh, I'm tired of arguing."
Right.
Like that's always a red flag. Also, there's like a healthy side of relationship where you argue a little bit when you get so close to somebody. So I feel like I was just like, oh no, I'm tired of arguing.
Yeah, you toxic. That's why you want to argue. I ain't with that.
Yeah. So.
All right. She a type. Why? Why not?
Yeah, she typically my type. She's very beautiful. I like them a little short, you know what I'm saying? But I get it though. I just ain't with the toxic, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really with that no more. I'm past it.
All right. Well, thank you. So we got some pop balloons behind us, but we have one in front of us now. So let's just see what's going on. They're going to keep it going. Name and age.
Tanisha, 32.
Okay. Tanisha, why did you pop?
I'm an inside girly. I like to go outside. Last time I was outside was like 3 weeks ago. So I be inside. You said you like to be outside?
Yeah.
Nah.
Homebodies get cheated on. Nah, I'm just like,
That's why you always arguing.
Nah. It ain't that. Everybody got their own thing, and it's just what floats your boat. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
So, I think he lost all these women as soon as he said that. I just want to have fun and I don't want to argue. And I wasn't gonna say nothing for. I was really gonna just let it play. And kind of see what happened without saying nothing. But the way my man came out, attire wise and everything. If the instructions is like first date and everything, then if it's all about like first date and everything, first impression, yeah, it definitely looked like footage. It sounds like he's doing great things, but gotta come prepared, dressed to impress these young ladies. And that's on either side. That's for men and women. Like when they come to these shows, definitely dressed to impress.
Mm-hmm. All right. So is she a type? Why? Why not?
Yeah, she pretty. I like her smile. You know what I'm saying? And then she got that confidence in her. So I do see that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. All right. So come on, let's keep it going. All right. Name and age.
I'm Melissa. I'm 23.
Yeah.
It was a couple of different reasons why I popped. I know I'm not toxic. I hate arguing, so I'm with you on that. But every relationship gonna have problems.
Yeah.
So if you're able to articulate that, then we gonna be okay. That's cool. And then just like I said, I hate the pants being. I don't want to see your underwear.
I get
I
you.
don't want to see none of that. I don't know. There ain't nothing. That's something that's fixable. But
Yeah.
as far as just being able to articulate and communicate, because every relationship got problems, that's just something if you don't even want to do that, because if we get into an argument, you don't want to hear, you don't want to argue, you're going to walk away, you're not going to listen, you're not going to worry about it because you don't want to hear it. That's kind of where my mind, that may not be what you're feeling, but that's where I'm at.
It definitely makes sense. I like the way you articulated what you just said to me, but at the end of the day, I'm just about smiling and I understand everything ain't going to be peaches and cream, but I'm not really the type to keep an argument, drag it out too long. It's like, I understand what you said, my bad. Let's move on. Let's keep having fun because you never know where you'll be tomorrow. I've been through some things, so I know, I cherish the moment, but I definitely understand.
Right. Is she a type? Why?
Yeah, she's definitely my type. She thick with it. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty, like she can handle it. I like they got those thighs and shit. So I'm just keeping it real. For real, for real.
I'm not gonna touch that one. I'm not gonna touch that one.
Thank you.
Yay.
Well, thank you. Name and age.
Mia, 22.
Why did you pop Mia?
Just the style and stuff. Like I like what he does for work. I think it's super cool and everything else, but just the style is throwing me off a little bit.
Yeah, I get you.
Is Mia your type? Why? Why not?
Yeah, she my type. She pretty. I like her eyes. Got them bedroom eyes. I can, you know what I'm saying, stare at her, smile, listen to her lies, tell my lies, like you know how it be. You know, just flirt a little bit. You know, she easy to.
What's some bedroom eyes? What? I'm curious. What's some bed? What's some? Y'all gotta tell what's some bedroom eyes? Like what the bedroom? I ain't never seen no bed. I ain't never seen no girl with no bedroom eyes. Like I've seen some eyes, but I don't know what bedroom eyes look like. Like what is that? I don't know what that is.
Flirt with.
All right, you said listen and tell them. Huh?
Yeah, listen and tell
All
them.
right, thank you. Name and age.
I'm Artin. I'm 26.
Okay, why did you pop?
It seemed like you're looking for more like a fun girl, party girl. I'm looking for
Yeah.
something more serious.
Yeah, I just like having fun. I'm sorry, I just want to have fun.
I like having fun
Kidding.
too, but I'm looking for something serious and fun, like not just a fun boy or yeah.
I get it.
All right. Is she a type? Why? Why not?
It's like a yes and no. She kind of like my sister, so it kind of be hard. But she pretty. I like her smile. You know what I'm saying? So I like teeth. So I do want to say everybody if I got a nice smile, and y'all represented St. Louis in the G way. So
I know that's right.
I do get y'all there though. I just like having fun. I'm outside. I be hey liquor, hey we be with it. But it's how it is though.
Okay. Thank you. So you come on, pop the balloon and find love to be outside.
And I'd rather be outside. It's fun. But I see y'all though. I'm saying because if I find somebody that like to have fun and we get to traveling and it, you know, 1 day turn to 2 days, 2 days turn to 2 months, 2 months turn to a year, but just coming here and being like, oh, I need something serious right now. I just like to see y'all smile and be beautiful, radiant and be who y'all is. No pressure. Just we ain't gotta be from 0 to 100. We can take our time getting there and we gonna get there. But we gonna have fun fucking with me. So ain't gonna be no arguing with it. I was nervous. Y'all ain't know what I did. I'm like, what the fuck I do again? Yeah. Home health.
Okay. Yeah. And we appreciate you coming out, participating in experience. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Boy, they ain't put no bleeps in there. he dropped 2 F-bombs and they ain't put no bleeps in there. They're like, you know what? We don't care about the money. This ain't something major that we do. This ain't nothing major. This is light work. You know, this is light work. We get money elsewhere. You know, go ahead and drop them F-bombs. It's all right.
You have good luck finding somebody outside. Go outside. Go ahead. Go on out there. Give it up for him, please.
I'm before this after.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you. What's your name, brother?
Man, my name Marshall.
Hey, Marshall, you in there? What happened, brother? What happened?
Half of them, they was like, your outfit, I may show too much draws, you know.
Yeah, we the same side. You got your belly fat now.
Yeah. So I understand it. Then the other was like, man, I just want somebody who don't want to be outside for real. I'm more so trying to have fun, and I ain't really trying to look for like do this and do that. Nah, I'm looking for love, but I'm looking for fun. You know, you gotta have fun. I'm looking for fun love. I'm looking for fun love. I ain't looking for that hard love. Like, oh nah, do this.
You are tired. You got yelled at a lot, huh? You get into a lot. You got baby mama.
Yeah, some shit. You know.
Okay.
I got one baby mama.
You got baby mama. Okay, y'all can share a kid. You ain't got baby.
Yeah, she ain't really that. But I know how females is, and I respect females, and I love them. I just like having fun, just like everybody else. Don't be mad at me because I want to smile.
Yeah, turn up. We gonna turn up. Man. We outside tonight, and every other night he throwing up gangster.
Rest in peace, Halo.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hey, welcome in. What's your name and age?
Deshaun, 30.
All right, Deshaun, what you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I do a lot of different things.
Like?
Sell cars, tattoo, it's just a lot.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
cool. What are you looking for today in a woman?
A God-fearing woman.
Man, you know somebody is deflecting and trying to hide something. Like, what do you do? Oh, I'm an entrepreneur. Like, what do you do? You know, a little something. Look, okay, like elaborate. Like, what else is it that you do? I sell cards and tattoos. You know, a little something. What, bro?
Okay. What are your deal breakers then?
Bad hygiene.
All the men say bad.
Yeah, bad hygiene. Bad breath. Feet.
Good.
Long list.
Okay. All right. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm athletic. I like to rock climb, basketball, just anything athletic for real, for real.
Okay. All right. So we do have a couple of pop balloons. We're gonna get to the ladies and see why this acts to pop. Okay.
All right.
All right. Come on. Name and age.
Tanisha, 32.
Okay. Why did you pop?
I like them a little thicker, just a little thicker.
Thicker.
Yeah.
Tanisha, your type. Why? Why not?
I mean, she beautiful, but nah. Nah, she just ain't my type. Like physical attraction.
Well, thank you. Come on. All right. Name and age.
Mia, 22.
All right. Mia, why did you pop?
I like his outfit. Like I fuck with the drip, but it's just the pants for me. Just other than that, you good.
Okay. All right. Is Mia your type? Why? Why not?
Yeah, she beautiful. Yeah, she beautiful.
Okay. Thank you, Mia. All right. Name and age.
I'm Artin. I'm 26. I like my man healthy. I mean, not healthy, but like
Mm-hmm.
stocky. You're a little too skinny for me. That's all. But you handsome.
Thank you.
She your type? Why? Why not?
No, just the physical attraction. You got cute feet though.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So we do have some balloons that are not pop. What we're gonna do is have you ask the ladies a couple of questions, get a feel, see who's the best match. What question we want to start with?
What do y'all do for mental mental awareness?
Okay. All right, come on. Name and age.
I'm Aisha. I'm 41. My mental, I just keep an eye on it. I definitely, check in with my therapist.
I'm surprised she mentioned that. Most people don't mention that out there. They don't say, oh yeah, I check in with my therapist. I can appreciate her putting it out there. I can appreciate the question too, because mental health is not on the forefront of everything. Like it's like one of the things that you definitely got to be more conscious about, because man, it's crazy out in this world. But hey, well, let's go ahead and get back into it.
And then just do things for me. So if that means going to buy an outfit or
one thing I can say is, man, they got some great cameras. Like the clarity on this camera gotta be like 4K. Like it gotta be like it's like 4K. It gotta be like this is some great clarity on this camera. Then I just want to say something about the host. Like the host is like real down to earth. She cool, she chill, and everything. But I kind of wanted to kind of like jump, like kind of get into their mix and kind of not rattle it up a little bit, but just kind of get into the mix a little bit or something. Kind of stir it up a little bit.
Or going on a trip, something for me to get my mental together. That's what I do.
Okay.
Okay. Name and age.
Shakia, 31.
Yes. Answer his question.
For me, it's just exercise and reading, talking out loud to myself, like working through why I may feel like a negative feeling. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Name and age.
I'm Melissa. I'm 23. I do a couple of different things. I do go to the gym. I work out literally 6 days a week. Also, I love being with nature. Like I like going outside with my dogs. We do a lot of long walks. And I also do like a lot of reading. I love like a lot of books like Sacred Woman, The Guide to Healing Your Feminine Mind, Body, and Spirit. Tap into that if y'all not hip. Like chakra books, things of that nature. And then I do go to church, so that helps too.
Okay. All right, let's get you to ask another question.
What are y'all looking for in a man?
I'm gonna start with you.
I'm ready for that. So my main things I have 4 key values. So you got to be ambitious. I can't be with somebody who is very content with life. Like I do a lot of different things. So you got to be able to grow, change, adapt, and want to do more for yourself. So that being coachable, teachable, somebody I can learn from or you can learn from me, vice versa. Being communicative. I'm very aware of being able to articulate. I would just hope you are being the same. And then the last thing is just like respect. Because if you respect me, I don't got to worry about infidelity. I don't got to worry about you going on the street. Because if you respect me and I respect you, that ain't going to come up. So, yeah.
All right. Same question.
I'm looking for someone who's supportive and willing to grow in life, who's not afraid to question themselves and to, fix those flaws within ourselves. Really just someone who's overall just open to life. And I'm pretty open, so that's about it.
All right, thank you.
Same question. A man that's very respectful, accomplished. I can't be on the struggle bus with nobody. So, someone else. So basically, because I'm 40, so I can't be with anybody that want to play games. I want a man that is confident with him, and then also okay with my confidence as well. So,
okay. All right. So come on up here. We'll have you pop a balloon. You can take your time. And, pop. Okay, so before we get
I honestly thought that was one that she was I thought that was one that she was gonna pick. That's what I thought. I thought I thought that was one she was gonna pick, but I guess not. She popped it before he even got over there.
to why you was going to pop. Why did you have your balloon unpop?
I feel like it was inevitable. It's not a connection, but at the same time, it was an accident, but it was gonna happen anyway.
You was coming to pop her balloon.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I ain't got no problem with makeup, but I think it's too much.
Now that's the second time she ain't got that. Second time she ain't got that's too much makeup she got on. It wouldn't be the makeup for me per se. It's them dimple piercings. Like I don't understand them. Like if you don't have dimples, you just don't have dimples. Why would you get piercings for the dimple? Like what? Like I don't understand. I guess I don't understand. I don't understand the purpose. Why is she looking like that? I be catching these weird poses. Why is she look at her face? Why is she looking like that? She look like she about to pop her balloon. And I was wondering why she was holding to her balloon because she 42, she like 41, 42, and he 30. Not saying that 12 years is a big deal, but I haven't seen too many women on here that really go that low in age. Really.
Said too much.
Sunscreen. Why do people keep saying I have a lot of makeup? I put on tinted sunscreen and blush. That's what it is. Yeah. But maybe it's the wrong color, I guess. I don't know.
Crazy.
Everybody keeps saying a lot of makeup.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Wrong with a little bit. I ain't got no problem with that. Just
cool. Okay. All right. So before we get to why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I just want to hear him out, be honest. I mean, seems like a cool gentleman. The goals weren't it for me, but it's okay to have dialogue and communicate and see what you're looking for. So
why did you pop?
So I don't wear makeup a lot, but when I do wear makeup, I wear a lot of makeup. Yeah. So I like to go out and be fancy. So it's that and the goals.
All right. So is she a type? Why? Why not?
Yeah, I like women that's a little mature than me. You're definitely pretty.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you, girl. Come on. All right, so we got one balloon that's not pop. What we're gonna do, just open up some communication, see if it's a match today, okay? You have another question?
No.
You have a question?
Okay. So I know you said, you work on you sell cars and you like rock climbing. Anything than that? Do you like other things? Like, do you like animals by chance?
Yeah, I love animals.
You do?
Mhm.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting you to say that. Okay.
Any other questions?
Do you have any other goals you want to accomplish in life?
Yeah, I got a few of them. I got a long list.
Name
Like to do,
your
I
top
like to
three.
do some of everything. But I definitely want some land in the future. I think time's gonna get harder. Yeah. I want my own tattoo shop too.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna just bring you on out the line, and you come to my right, you come to my left. While she was getting some questions going, did you think of another question, or you have any other questions? If not, it's perfectly fine.
Do you have kids?
No. I do have pets though. I have 3 dogs and a cat. Those are my kids. They're my kids for sure. But not a real kids.
Any other questions? I have one.
I have kids.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Okay.
That's why.
That's why you asked.
That's why. No.
Your face is fresh and it had nothing to do with. Come over here, son. It had nothing to do with the pets. It was like, damn, she ain't got no kids. Okay. Well, thank you, girl. For coming up. We know why she popped. Thank you for coming out and participating. You may go ahead and walk off. Okay. Right. Thank you, and give him a hand clap.
Got to shine here, man. Like you went to college to sell more drugs. What you can't even flossing on him, huh? Look at you. Look at that boy.
Why he just say he went to college to sell more drugs?
I was like,
all right, what happened? I know the baby daddy bites the dust. You mentioned you had babies. He said,
I knew the kids was gonna. I knew it was gonna get it.
why should the kids kill it though? That's the crazy thing.
It's just
that's
the
problem.
thing to
Can't
do
have
nowadays.
love too. That's the problem right there. We're gonna start a whole little group, man, from baby daddies, because we need love too. Baby daddies need love too. You heard me?
We're gonna do a show.
First, you should probably stop calling them baby daddies, and call them fathers, because baby daddies got a bad connotation that go along with them, because they seem to be deadbeat dads is kind of that go along with baby daddies. So, I mean, we got to change the text and be like, we need to create a group for like real fathers that take care of their kids. Like let's play the right role here, okay?
Baby daddies.
Yeah, we're gonna do a baby daddy show. He's gonna be Deshaun, the drug dealer. I just play. He does. He's an entrepreneur. One of the two. But we gonna get you some love, bro. We're gonna go to Ventus. No, not Ventus. Target. It's Target now. We're gonna go to Target. Right. We're gonna find you a good Christian woman that like kids.
They gonna say the same thing.
No, they not. Follow me, cuz we going to Target, cuz that's crazy. Come on, cuz.
Those are fucking toy.
Yeah, get you a good one.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Welcome in. What's your name and age?
She has been the first one to pop on the last few rounds. She has been the first one to pop on the last few rounds. Like, what are you looking for? You said well, she did say she like a more chocolate. Yeah, she said she like a more chocolate. So she ain't find what she looking for, cause none of them really been that dark skin.
My name is Lance. I'm 29.
All right, Lance, what you do?
I'm a construction owner. I own a construction company and I'm a realtor.
Okay, what are you looking for today in a lady?
I'm looking for a possible wife, somebody that I can buy with, kick it with, somebody with ambition.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
I would say one with no ambition, with no plan. I would say somebody who lead with money. I do think it's important for sure. I definitely believe in taking care of your woman, but if that's all you're thinking about, I ain't your guy.
Okay. All right. What do you like to do for fun?
I kind of been trying to find new hobbies. I'm trying to travel the world. I ain't got my passport yet, but I'm trying to, work on that. I box. I've been boxing for a couple of years. I try to stay active. I work out. Yeah, I'm just trying to find new hobbies. Just growing into that.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we have one pop balloon. We're gonna get to her and see why she popped. Okay.
I know why she popped. I know why she
Well,
popped.
I don't know. Let's see. It's your David age.
Don't put me
Tanisha,
out.
32.
All right. Tell us why you popped.
Met him outside of her. It ain't no connection.
Yeah, I understand. I know why you popped.
Okay. All right. So inside is Tanisha your type? Why not?
Yeah. She definitely my type. I wouldn't see a reason why I wouldn't take her out on a date or whatever and talk to her.
Okay. All right, Tanisha. All right, come on. All right, so we do have some balloons on pop. We're gonna kick off with a couple of questions to the ladies. Get a feel for them. See who's the best match. What question you want to start with?
I want to start out with, what do y'all do for work?
Okay. All right, so we're right here. We'll just start up here. Okay. All right. Name and age. I'm sorry.
I'm Arten. I'm 26. I do photography and professional security as of right now.
All right.
Name and age.
Me at 22.
Yeah. Ask the questions.
I own my own spa,
Okay.
and then I have like a bunch of like side gigs on the side.
Okay.
And name and age.
I'm Melissa. I'm 23. I'm a leasing consultant. I'm also in school for real estate, and then I also sell jewelry at Pandora on the side, as well as on my own LLC, making organic cosmetics for men and women's, and day trading and stocks.
She a hustler. I like that.
It's a whole bunch
She a
of
hustler.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up.
That's awesome. Thank you. Name and age.
Shakia, 31. I'm in my last year of anesthesia school or CRNA school. I feel like I say it a lot that people have never heard of it, but basically just put people to sleep.
Oh yeah.
And, that's what I'm doing right now. I kind of been working on that my entire adult life.
Okay.
So
in the OR room.
Okay.
Name and age.
Aisha, I'm 41.
Okay.
I am a nurse.
Okay.
So I've worked at most of the ER.
You gonna take care of me, huh?
I mean, you got people ask me questions. I mean, I can save you an ER bill.
All right.
Yes.
Take some rubber tussle.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Cool.
Get you another question asked here. What question would you like to ask?
Where do you see yourself in 2 years from now?
Okay.
I see myself finishing school.
I like the long-term goal questions. Like, what do you see yourself doing? Now, it's always different between men and women, but I like to hear what the long-term goals. It gives you a sense of what are you trying to accomplish in your life? What are you doing now? And what are you doing in 2 years? Like, what are some of your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? And I would like to also for them to add, like, this would be a great combination of a question. What do you see yourself in 5 years? And what are you doing right now to reach your goal? That's a great question. That is a good builder question, because now I get to find out how much you're trying to build to get to where you're trying to be in those 5 years. So if you're just saying, yeah, I want to have a house in 5 years, but you're doing nothing right now to get to the house in 5 years, then it's like, okay, well, what do you do? When are you going to start?
And starting my career as sheriff.
Yeah. Starting your career where?
Sheriff.
Okay. You can be a sheriff.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna be a police. That's cool. I can take that.
My bad.
Yeah. Okay. I was just because she said, "Ooh," somebody said, "Ooh." Why did you pop?
I'm just not really attracted to
That's
it.
cool. That's cool.
Just
I feel you.
Okay. All right. Is she a type? Why? Why not?
I feel like the feeling is mutual. I feel like we just probably not a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I heard you say, "Ooh," you won't fit. Okay, gonna kick off with the same question.
I see myself owning my own home, like finding my lifelong partner, maybe having kids, but I don't know. We just have to see about that. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Same question.
So where I see myself, well, I get my license in September, y'all, to be a realtor. Yay. So officially, I do want to fully transfer over from being like a leasing consultant, leasing manager, fully over to full-time realtor if I can, because that's what I want to do. Possibly if it's in my favor, buy my own properties. I'm also doing stuff for multifamily housing. So maybe not just do houses, but maybe on like an apartment complex, maybe some family flats, things of that nature. So I'm trying to be the big boss. So yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
Same question.
I see myself buying property and just really just gaining a bunch of assets, and that's the plan. So
I'm kind of already established, so I just want to live my life. So I just want to travel. I just want to see the world and be happy and peace.
All right. Thank you. All right, so come on.
Cool.
We're gonna have you pop a balloon based off of what you have collected so far. You may take your time though. Take your time.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I still love you.
Okay. Come on down here.
Okay.
So before we get to why you pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
Just want to hear what he had to say. That's all. He was a baby. It wasn't gonna be a match anyway. But you are fine.
Yeah,
I did come out.
Why even waste the time? Why hold on to your balloon and waste the time knowing that you're going to pop your balloon? You can hear them out and ask for your balloon later. That I really don't like when contestants do that. You know you're going to pop your balloon, but you're telling yourself, oh, well, I just want to hear them out. For what? You know you're going to pop your balloon. It literally makes no sense.
I
think you good too. Yeah.
But yeah, you too young for me.
Okay.
All right. Well, why did you have your balloon? I'm sorry. Why did you decide to pop?
I decided to pop just because of the age. I think she a nice woman, but I don't think that starting a family would be like a thing for her.
No, sir. I'm done.
I'm 29, so and you 41. I mean, we probably can have fun, but I don't really see you probably having no more kids. You ain't popping no more kids.
Exactly. We're here.
Yeah.
Hey, come on back. Let's get you to ask one more question, and then we're gonna let the ladies start asking you questions. What question would you like to ask?
What's a bad thing that your ex would say about you?
She gasped.
Look, they don't even know. They don't even know. They don't have no idea what bad they ex will say about them. They have no idea. So the fact to even ask this question, I love this question. Don't I can tell you a lot of things that my ex will say bad about me, but this ain't about me though. This is about the show. So I want to know what they got to say because I know it's about to be some BS. I know it is. I know.
I'm sorry,
I like to argue a little bit. I really don't like to argue. I just like to get my point across. But he would say that I like to argue, which I don't think it's arguing.
You don't think it's arguing?
Yeah, you 22. That is arguing. That if you have to sit here and prove and try to prove your point and get she must be a Leo. If you want to prove and get your point across, that's definitely arguing. It's definitely arguing. There's no other way to put that. It's arguing. Okay? It is arguing. Got it? Good.
I think it's communicating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like raise your voice or you just kind of like?
If someone raised their voice at me, I'm going to obviously match energies because we're not doing that.
But I'm just saying, like, if I don't raise my voice at you, are you ever going to raise your voice at me? Are you going to curse me out?
Not intentionally.
Not intentionally? Okay.
No, but like sometimes you can be mad and then you forget things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Oh Jesus, y'all. Don't beat me up for what I'm finna say. But I get this from all my exes actually. So my main
Then that mean you the problem. That mean you the problem. If all your exes tell you the same thing, that mean you the problem. Bottom line, you are the problem. I don't even know if I want to hear what she got to say. We should just skip over it because she's the problem. But let's see what she got to say. Let's see.
thing is I'm a talker. Like when I'm comfortable with somebody, I will talk you down. Like we're gonna be talking about the moon, the universe, everything. I'm just a rambler. So that could be like one thing people have said is a problem. Also, people do say tend to say I am a bit like loud, not loud in the sense of you just don't know what time or the place, but loud is like when I'm at home, I'm in my comfort zone, baby. I got that music on 10. I'm in there cooking, doing makeup, playing with the dolls, doing whatever, but I'm just in my zone. So sometimes I could be a little, not me per se, but the things around me act loud. It's a little loud. So yeah, I be lit in my house by myself. So I don't know.
I don't think rambling is a bad thing, unless you ain't talking about nothing. Because I know ramblers, and they just be going on and on. Nobody is saying anything, but they're just going on and on in the conversation, and like they're not getting no feedback, no response, and they ain't jumped like 3 topics already. And they're like, so what did you think about that? Think about what? What I said? What part? Like you talked about like 5 different things in the last 20 minutes, and I don't even know where to begin or end.
Definitely I would say like a commonality is probably my timing. I can be really late. Someone always.
What do you mean by timing? Timing on what?
Like late everywhere. I'll be late to my
That's something we probably got in common.
But I try. But definitely I'm late, and it's like not I'm trying to disrespect.
She definitely on BP time. She's living on BP time, to be honest with you. Just it ain't nobody time more important than hers. Just violation of time.
Respect people's time. But yeah, everybody know that about me. I'm late.
Okay, are you working on that or?
I'm always working on that, but it's definitely there.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Let me break it down to you. So there's a such thing as being on time, being late, and BP time. No, there's something. No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. There's a thing about being on time, being early, being on time, being fashionably late, and then BP time. If both of them are already on BP time, because they both gonna be late, then it's over. It's done. It's 100% done.
What your ex gonna say about you?
Oh wait, dang! I wasn't ready for that one.
Man, that's the first time she didn't reverse the question back on the contestant. That's the first time. All right.
Dang, the rabbit got the gun now, huh? Okay. I would say my ex would say that I'm a little too busy sometimes. Like I work a lot, and maybe I don't help with the chores around the house. Because we had a house together. About a year ago at this point. But I think that's what she would say, like maybe not doing enough chores or washing dishes, something like that. She would definitely say something like that. Yeah. And then not taking, conversation serious, like just playing too much. That's probably one of my problems too. Sometimes I just crack jokes in the wrong time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's get you to pop one balloon.
Thank you.
She just said pop. Yeah. Okay. Before we get to why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I like his jobs and stuff, and just how he makes income and his style and stuff.
Oh, okay. Why did you pop?
So I popped because not only just because you said you like to argue. I have seen you in the club in the past, and I don't know if you like chocolate or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're fully into chocolate, man. That's a concern of mine too. But it seemed like a nice woman.
Not that he's seen her in the club and don't know if she. So she be with the other people. She be with the other people. Oh snap! She be to call somebody out like that. So the other girl you met outside. And you find out that she don't like black people. She don't date, but she date outside her race. She don't like black people. Oh, girl right there in the red, she like, oh snap. Here go the T. The other girl, she just rolling her eyes like, here we go. She roll her eyes like, oh, I don't can't believe I'm sitting next to somebody that date outside her race. That's despicable. She all for the T. She just embarrassed. She's old head, so she's just embarrassed. She said, ain't no way you on this show and he ain't called you out because you like the others. she like that check, but the others is what she like.
No.
Well, I don't have a type, specific type. My ex is I have two exes, but one of them is black, very chocolate, very dark,
And what about the other one?
white.
Okay. Okay.
You say one dark, one not.
Yeah, one is like
One is
dark,
dark.
one is white.
You saw with the dark one.
Nothing wrong with dating a white man, but I just saw her, you know, she seemed like she was into men other than my type, my kind, you know. But there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Not saying that, yeah, but
I'm gonna
yeah.
confirm that it's not true.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I kind of think she lying. I think she lying. She only had 2 boyfriends. One was black, one was white. Which relationship lasts the longest? That's what we need to find out. And I think that will give us our answer on whether she like black or white man. I mean, I personally I don't care. Date outside your race if you want to, you know, because we've kind of been seeing some of the things in the news about what happened with date outside your race in some cases. So just be careful out there. Be very careful. You know, either way, be careful. But you know, be careful. I like how you did that. It felt like an episode of Law and Order. So, all right. Thank you. Come on. So we do have 2 balloons that are not pop. We're gonna have the ladies start asking you some questions and get a feel for each other, see if it's a match. Okay. What question would you like to ask?
What do you value in relationships? Not just like in relationship like a partner, but like friends, family, partners, all of the above.
I value that a woman have a good family dynamic because I feel like where you came from is a big part of you. That doesn't necessarily mean that's gonna make or break you, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's pretty important with with the family relationship. Intimacy is important to me. I think that was a problem in my last relationship. So I think that should be like a priority for you. I'm not saying that you should put all your other life things aside, but I do think that it should be a priority for you to want to satisfy your man and vice versa. You know, we should take care of each other. So that's important to me.
All right. Same. What question would you like to kick off with?
What do you think was the problem in your previous? Well, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, what do you think was the problem in your previous relationships?
I think that on my end, I probably didn't spend enough time with her. I probably didn't, you know, nurture her and, you know, talk to her enough. You know, sometimes I feel like, you know, if you being that perfect guy for somebody, they still gonna find something and not really appreciate it, especially if they ain't been in a relationship in the past.
What's the perfect guy though?
Doing everything that she asks you to do, you know, that's what I at least try to do. But I just feel like once you do everything that they ask, they still find something, you know. And I understand that sometimes that can be how women are. I know that's how my mama is. So, but I think that, you know, being everything you can for a woman sometimes can't be enough. So,
Do you like see women as separate person, like as a separate person, or do you see people as people? Do you think women have like
I
specific?
don't see women as a separate person, but I do think that women are different. You kind of got to baby women, you know, that's all they want. You know, they want their man to kind of baby them and take care of them, you know.
It's certain things you just don't say. Now we now in some cases we know it to be true, but you don't say it out loud when you're trying to get to know someone. I think they gonna pop. He about to walk out of here single. He talking himself into a deep hole, a very very deep hole, a deep grave, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it out.
As opposed to a man, maybe we might want the same, but I think that a woman should definitely be taken care of. You know, you should definitely put a lot of thought into what you do for your woman and how you talk to your woman for sure. You shouldn't talk to her rough like you would talk to a man, so you wouldn't be the same. So yeah.
Okay. And you have sisters?
I do. I got 2 sisters.
Are you close to them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have children?
No kids.
Okay.
All right.
You got kids?
I don't.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna have you pop one balloon. She was right. You know, she in some aspect, she was right. But my prediction is that
he's gonna go with my girl right here in the black dress. That's my prediction. Black dress.
This is a hard one. Y'all did good, but I think I'm gonna go with my baby in the orange. I'm gonna go with my baby in the orange.
Okay. Before we get to why you decided to pop,
Yeah.
why did you have your balloon unpop?
I wasn't trying to like judge every single thing he says. Some things were tough to digest, but I was like, okay, you try your best to
You
answer.
asked some hard questions. I had to, we got to talk longer to get a real good answer out of what you asked me. Those are like complex questions for sure. It's a lot of things that you should do for your woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard questions, but I was just open to like seeing more about him.
Okay. All right. Why did you pop?
I popped because I don't feel like she really dissected my answers really well. I think that, it's going to take a lot of explaining when she asked me a question.
She was on an attack, honestly. Like, she was really kind of attacked. And what my opinion is that she was really attacking him in the Q&A. And the answers wasn't satisfactory. So she kept attacking him to try to, I don't know what answer she was looking for. But she kept just going after him. And I'm not saying there's a right and wrong time for these questions, but she was really going after him on these questions, like really going after him.
And it's gonna be like long, hard conversations between us if we ever do get in a relationship. But that's just an assumption, though. I'm just guessing. And then I just felt like the other contestant was a little bit more aligned as far as values and what we like, as far as hobbies. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
You're still cute though. You fine. I like the prints. They look good. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's fair enough. I mean, you could have asked more questions, but
I got you. Maybe we can ask more questions after the show.
All right.
Okay.
Come on. All right. So we're going to just stay right here.
It's diabolical. You tell the girl that you find that the values and goals line up with the girl that's next to her, but then turn around and say, yeah, we can have and ask more questions at the end of the show. Like, how does that? Well, they ain't no married, no dating, or something like that. But dang, like, how does that work? I wonder what she's thinking at this point in time. Like, dang, he just say he's gonna talk to her after. Is he still gonna try to get her number or something? Man, that's savage. I mean, it works. It probably works, but it's savage though.
Gets more communication flowing between you two. See if it's a match. Okay.
Okay.
What question would you like to ask again?
Do you like animals?
I ain't trying to have dogs running all through my house, because I really don't like cleaning up feces. I ain't gonna lie. So, I mean, I'm cool with going to the zoo and looking at the animals from afar, or going to somebody else's house. You know what I'm saying? I can pet the dog, but I'm trying to leave. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have that dog in my house. I ain't gonna fake it. I got white carpet in my new house. I can't deal with it right now. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
What if they house trained and we ain't got no carpet?
If you got a house, they can stay in your house. They can't stay in my house.
You said we're gonna have two separate houses.
I mean, until we get married, yeah, because I already like my
or something.
Yeah, they go. Nah, I can't put them in the backyard because I don't know.
Because my dogs got their own room.
You talking about my backyard? If we put them in my backyard, they might get. You got small dog. You got small dog.
Hell no! I got big dogs.
Okay, well, yeah, I ain't got no fence though, so I don't.
They good off leash.
It's all wooded areas in my backyard.
They good off leash.
Okay.
That's why they come back.
What kind of dogs you got?
I have an XL pit bull, a pocket bully, and a golden retriever mix.
Okay.
And a cat.
Okay. So you like animals?
I love animals. I grew up with animals. So turtles, everything, bearded dragons, iguanas. I didn't have dogs. So
you got iguanas?
My mom did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Akitas. I like big dogs. So, but my dogs got their own area. I got my own area.
Okay. Okay.
You got any questions? It's okay if you don't.
How would you rate your?
I mean, how often do you clean them dogs? Like, those are some big dogs. Those are some big. And where do you clean them dogs at? That's some mean dogs. You ever been to a person that get dogs? You've been to their house, and no matter how clean their house is, how clean them dogs are, it still smell like dogs in there, like pets. I don't know. I can't. I can't. My son want a dog. We ain't get no pets because Nah, she had 3 and a cat. Nah, bruh. I can't. Nope. You should run. You should probably run and fast at that.
Your mental health from 1 to 10
As of right now,
as of right now.
I would say I would give my mental health like about a 7, just because I am working on it. Sometimes, like you said, I am very busy. I work 7 days a week, so I make time for everything that I want to do.
Mhm.
So right now, I'm like switching roles. I'm trying to work on giving myself enough time to do that. But when I do have the time, like after work, or it's maybe a day I just randomly have, I just don't have nothing to do. I tend to like to go hiking, go on walks with my dogs. I go to the gym 7 days a week, so that's not a problem. That's really where I.
Hold on, man. Stop the cap. Okay, stop the cap. The last round you said that you go to the gym 6 days out of the week. Now you saying you go to the gym 7 days out of the week. Which one is it? Is it 6 or is it 7? I expect consistency when it comes to these damn answers. Is it 6 or is it 7? Like, cause right now you lying. Okay. And then you lying.
Get my mental like rate from. I'm like, okay, thank you for calling. How may I assist you? You know what I'm saying? That I do like to read books. Like right now, I'm reading The Sacred Woman, The Guide to Healing Your Feminine Mind, Body, and Spirit, chakra books, and then I do go to church. So I think those play a part in helping me. I'm not where I would like to be, but I'm getting there.
So where you feel like your biggest challenge with mental health is? Like, why did you give yourself a 7 instead of 10?
I didn't give myself a 10. Like I said, just me knowing how to make time for me it's always been a challenge. I'm a natural humanitarian, so like my line of work, like I'm always helping somebody, whether it's helping somebody find a home, or like right now we were in a tornado. I was at work today, last couple of days till 9, 10 o'clock, walking upstairs, make sure everybody else is okay. Like I had to leave early, so I'm like, I can't. Mentally, this is not good for me. So things like that, just knowing how to make time and say, okay, enough is enough. You need to take care of you, because if my cup is empty, I can't give somebody else something. If it's full and it's overflowing, then I can do what I can do for myself and somebody else. But if it's not, I can't do nothing for you right now.
Okay.
You know, just need time to recharge, get myself together.
Okay.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring you out the line, have you come to my right, and I'm gonna have you come to my left. Any more questions?
No more questions.
Okay,
No more
any
questions.
more questions for you?
I got one more question. Can you do a 360? Can I see what you're working with? Can I see? Is that asking too much?
I ripped my pen earlier.
Okay. All right.
Some slight.
Ooh, okay. I like it. I like it.
Can you do a 360 for me?
I got you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is it a match for you?
I would say yeah.
Is it a match for you?
I'm sorry, baby. It's the animals, you know. It's the animals. I can't do it. I can't do it, dog.
Why go through all of that? You had to do the 360, all of that. Like you had to do all of that just to pop a balloon. Just to pop the balloon. Complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. You ain't even have to have her come on. You asked all those. Why people like to waste time? Why do people like to waste time? I don't get it.
I still let you know.
It's always the animals, y'all. Y'all got kids.
It's the animals, you know. It's the animals. But you're a nice woman, though. I like you. You cool.
You know, one question they should ask: do you let your dogs lick you in the face? I gotta know that. I gotta know that question. You know, it was a big thing about a year or two ago about animals in black households don't lick their owners in the face versus other cultures. I need somebody to ask that question. Like, do you let your dogs lick you on the face? I want to know, and I want to know. Ain't nobody kissing nobody after that. ain't nobody kissing nobody after that.
You had her do a 360 and everything. You knew you was gonna pop her balloon. All right.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for coming out, participating, and we wish you success. Thank you. Give him a hand clap.
Yeah, one job. All right, bro. Look here. Real shit. What happened with you and Tanisha?
She was cool, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
you know, one thing I can say about this show is that this part is hilarious. Like I like this part because my man be real with it. Like he just real straightforward with it. He ain't sugarcoating. He just being accept, bro. What's up, man? Did you see what you just left over there? What's the problem, bro? Why'd you leave that over? I like, man, like I like this part of the show.
The animals,
No, we talking about Tanisha, the first chick, Miss Attitude, who hate you at the first one. What happened with her?
Oh shit!
How you know her?
We want to set me out.
I ain't trying to set you. We trying to see what happened. She hates you.
He messy. He messy.
I ain't messy. I don't know what happened. What happened? Don't y'all want? They want to know what happened.
Damn, man. I try to talk to her friend.
Oh, see, man, she happened all the time. I would have talked to her friend too. She got an attitude problem.
Yeah.
That what happened? That's why she's so mad at you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Tanisha.
So you was with her?
Take me back, baby.
He lying. He don't like animals. I'm not calling her animal. Cut that part out. Shit. That's the end of the interview. Yeah. We love black women.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
That's the other thing. Like, the guys got their own intro, as well as the women had their intro. The guys got their own intro. The post is good. The post is actually good. And this one's like after the pop, I don't consider that really that good. And then some of the other ones, it's alright. But this, I'm kind of feeling it like them MGE doing some groundbreaking things right now. They doing some groundbreaking things. I honestly can say that I like it. I can honestly say that I like it.
Hey, welcome in. What's your name and age?
My name is Dante Speed, and I'm 34.
All right, Dante, what do you do?
Well, I own a barber salon, and I'm also a real estate agent.
Okay. What are you looking for today in a lady?
That's a great question. I'm looking for a companion. I'm looking for someone that will listen to me, to understand me, and not just to respond to me. I'm looking for someone who is willing to submit to me as I submit to them. I'm also looking for someone who will understand the call of God that rests on my life as I understand theirs.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
You know what? I don't like women who smoke cigarettes. That God ain't pleased with that. It's the smell on the breath. I can't deal with that because I like to kiss them. You understand? I don't like bad hygiene, of course. I don't like a woman who is stuck on other people's.
You know, we haven't had any matches. I honestly think it's about time for a match. If this guy don't get a match, bro, I don't. I think all hope is lost. If this guy don't get a match, I think all hope is lost. Compared to all the other guys that came up there, I think hope is lost. I think he got a good chance. Just listening to him, I think he got a good chance.
Opinions. I like a woman who knows how to think for themselves and make decisions for themselves. And I think the last thing is I don't like a woman who is insecure. I like my woman to be confident in who she is. And I think that's pretty much it for right now.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm an outdoor guy. So guys, I like to be outside. Anything that got to do with going outside, I like to do it, whether it be walking, running. I have a distance. I love Florida. So I will go to Florida 4 or 5 times a year just to sit by the beach and just think. I like to do things that that will make me better too. Like whether it's reading a book or working out or just, I would just say anything that's just refreshing, if you will. Even if that's just going to I got to think about crumble cookies, going to get a cookie. I enjoy that. And that's just pretty much it.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we do not have any pop balloons. So what we're going to do is we're going to kick off with you asking a couple of questions to the ladies and see who's the best match for you today. What question would you like to ask?
Okay, ladies. Are you really here to find love? Or are you here to redefine love based off your previous relationship?
Okay. All right. So we're gonna start.
Did y'all hear that question? Oh my God. That is a question of all questions. Are you here to find love? Or are you here to what he said? He said redefine love based on your past relationships. My goodness. That's a question. That's a hell of a question.
Start at the end and work our way back up. Okay. The name and age.
Tanisha, 32.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Good.
Okay. Good question.
I would say a little bit of both.
Okay.
Just cause you learn from your previous relationships anyway. And then, I mean, who doesn't want love? Like, I'm unmarried, I don't have no kids. Like, ideally, that's the goal. I didn't do it on accident. I did this on purpose. I'm looking to build with somebody. But like I said, from my previous relationship, you know, you learn the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Name and age.
Aisha, I am 41.
Nice to meet you.
I would say I'm kind of in between because I'm trying to find someone that is, I'm not the one that goes all in like in the first month or so. Like love takes time. So friendship, see what chemistry we have. So not trying to like find, oh, I love you in 2 days. That's not me. So
Okay. All right. Name and age.
Shakia, 31. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm definitely not here to redefine previous relationships. I do think previous relationships help you grow as a person, but I think that has nothing to do moving forward. I think it's important to kind of clear your mind, reset, and then date again. So, yeah, to answer your question.
All right. And name and age.
I'm Melissa. I'm 23.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Honestly, y'all, I've been single for 4 years. I'm fresh. I need a man. I'm trying to be married by a certain age. I need a ring. I need the house. I want everything.
Right.
You know, the job, you know, everything.
Yeah.
So I want something that's long term. So
all right. Name and age.
Mia, 22.
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you? Good.
Okay.
I'm looking for something like serious, but also I want to have fun. Like I don't want to just jump off right off the bat and just, just want to ease into it.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So before we get back up here and get to more questions, we have a couple of pop balloons. So we're gonna get to the ladies and see why they decided to pop, okay?
Okay.
Name and age.
Artin, I'm 26. How you doing?
Doing well.
You're just a little too short for me. I like my men a little taller than me, a few inches taller.
Okay. I got you.
But you handsome.
Hey, thank you so much. I
Well
love
put
your
together.
difference. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Okay. Is she a type? Why? Why not?
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's
Thank you.
beautiful. I can't say nothing wrong about you. You know, I love black queens. So hey, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Sure. Hey, short kings matter, baby. Okay.
I know it's
Yeah. Hey,
I just like my men a little taller.
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So let's get down here and see why they decided to pop. What happened?
I was trying to be different and go outside my type, but I do like taller men. I was trying to be different though. I tried. I did.
Okay, 10 minutes of what you did.
I really want.
You ever heard that story? No, I'm gonna wait to tell the story. Go ahead. We gonna make it through.
Because you're very handsome, but I was trying, but I'm traumatized. So
What the short king do to you?
what did he do?
Lord, help him today, God.
Yeah, that short angry man syndrome. And my dad's also a short king, and I lived with it all my life, and I be trying.
They got short. Maybe he just wasn't confident in who he was. You
Yeah,
know
my
what I
dad
mean?
act like that too, though.
Yeah, if he ain't confident in who he is, then he had a short man syndrome. But when a man know who he is, it don't matter what his height is. You understand what I'm saying? But I understand. No, thank you.
Is she a type? Why? Why not?
She's beautiful. You know, I love this dread thing. It's that natural look. It's beautiful, and I love your person. She look amazing.
Thank you.
Okay. What happened?
You came in the aesthetics. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
I like a guy that's clean cut. I can kind of tell you are a barber. You everything's nice.
Appreciate it.
One is your age.
Okay.
And I just feel like you a fashion, like a, how can I like just real sweet talking. It's a little too much for me.
Okay.
And I don't know. I feel like you in like go to church every Sunday?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I can tell.
Yeah, it's real big.
I ain't got no problems with it. I'm spiritually believing in God. Raised in the church, but just had problems in the church. So I won't be going back to church, but I pray. I know these kings there.
That's right.
But
remember, your personal relationship with God is what matters the most. You know what I mean? Only God can judge you at the end of the day. So it's all good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Is she your type? Why? Why not?
She's beautiful. You know what? You are a little older, but let me tell you something. You know, I like a little older because you know what to do. Praise God. Amen. And I love your hair. So you look great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, and by the way, you know, you said I'm a little nice. Yeah, you know, I'm being nice right now, but I know how to turn it on and turn it off. You feel me? You gotta know when and when not. That's
okay.
Yeah. But hey, thank you so much.
No problem.
Ayman, come on up here. What question would you like to ask again?
You know what? It's so funny because you brought it up. How would you guys describe your spiritual walk?
The question? I'm gonna start right here.
Okay.
Name. This is what we're gonna see where the divide is at here. You can see this is what we're gonna see where the divide is at, because religion divides people left and right. So let's see.
In age.
Me at 22. I would describe my spiritual walk like it's endless. It's not, there's no beginning, there's no end, it's endless. It's never at a set point. You're just going forward, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Melissa, 23. I would say it's just something that's evolving with me. I've had different issues with the church. Right now I am in church, but I would never call myself a God-fearing woman. I'm getting there, but as of right now, it's just me going through it, learning as I go, and our relationship is our relationship. Can't nobody else define it. So,
that's right.
You know.
Yeah. Like that.
Hi.
Hey.
I would say my spiritual walk, it's really just kind of a part of me. I don't consider it so much a walk. It's just kind of a part of who I am, and growing is God is always a part of that.
Okay.
So I guess not really a spiritual walk. It's just like a piece of my personality, just like all the several pieces.
Okay. All
right. So we're gonna have you pop a balloon based off of what you've collected so far. You could take your time.
This the part I don't like.
But I gotta have it.
That's some beautiful women. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. So before we get to why'd you pop, why'd you have your balloon unpop?
I like the way he dressed, just like how he carries himself. I think it's nice.
So why did you decide to pop?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just feel like that you might be just a little too young for me. That's it. I feel like it's gonna be fun, but I'm not sure if you're giving me the vibe that says I know you said you're ready, but I don't know, something telling me like you might want a little bit more time. That's just kind of how I feel. But other than that, like, you're beautiful. Like, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
For sure. And thank you too.
So we have 2 balloons left. We're gonna have you ask one more question, and then we'll have the ladies begin to ask you a question. What question would you like to ask?
Okay, ladies, you ready for this? How would you describe, in your words, what intimacy looks like?
Okay. All right, let's see.
Well, okay, I'm gonna just put it right there. Put on 4-point. Intimacy is not always sexual. I think it's also how you not only just take care of yourself, but take care of your partner in a sense. Like, and it don't gotta be nothing like gifts or nothing, but just checking in on me, or if I had a bad day, talking to me, you know, things that something that makes you guys have that.
Even though she's talking about intimacy, let's make sure that we go ahead and talk about them dogs and pets that you got. You know, let's be clear about the dogs and pets. Okay, let's not bypass that part.
that deeper bond that nobody else would have with you. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Right.
For me, I would say intimacy is being able to connect like one-on-one, no matter what's going on. Like you can be intimate in a room if the room's filled, versus if you guys are just alone. I think it's just the ability to connect, like no matter what.
Okay. All right.
Right.
What does intimacy look like for you?
You know what? Of course, it's, for a long time, I'm not going to be honest with you. I'm a guy. So for a long time, us guys, we only think about intimacy in a sexual way. But here in the last 5 years, I've learned that it's more than that. It's those late night talks, 2, 3 a.m. when you want to go get you a 10-piece at McDonald's and a Poway and some cookies, and y'all just talking about life. Or just being able to hold a conversation where you're sharing your deepest, darkest secrets. Those ones that you don't want to tell nobody else about, where only you and your girl know. That's intimate. Or praying, because I am a God-fearing man. That prayer time where we're actually discussing and we're getting on one accord with what we're believing God for. That's intimacy for me. And then after that comes the rest of the stuff. But when that's good, hallelujah, the rest of it just follows. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Listen. So we're gonna have you pop one more balloon.
Go ahead, preach it, man. Preach it. I mean, ain't nothing he said was wrong. Nothing that man said was wrong. Like everything he said was on point. I agree with everything he said. Except for the God part, the whole religious part. That's a different conversation. But I mean, intimacy is not just sexual, man. It's different levels to it. It's a lot to it. It's not just about coming in, having sex and everything like that, man. It's the conversation, it's the rapport, it's the sharing of experiences, it's the sharing of the mind, sharing of goals, and growing together. Like it's a lot to intimacy that a lot of people miss, and they only kind of focus on the physical aspect of it. But it's mental, it's emotional, it's a lot to it, and for people that have been together for a long time have reinvented how they do it so far as relationships and everything. So intimacy is always going to be a bigger part of a relationship. So when a guy asks a woman like, what is intimacy, I think there really should be, or a woman, or if a woman asks, I think there should be another conversation of clarity when it comes to what your idea of intimacy is.
One more.
Ask another question, Bert. I gotta pop that balloon.
You gotta pop that balloon.
Yeah. Pop yours.
You can decide on me, you can pop it.
You shouldn't have did that, but I'm gonna pop yours. You shouldn't have did that.
All right. So before we get to what had just happened, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I feel like he took too long. I want someone to decide on me. Unpopped. Why would I have it unpopped?
Yeah, why did you have your balloon unpop all this time?
I feel like I liked his view on intimacy. I liked your aesthetic. I like how you present yourself. I like the way you speak. But I feel like the indecisiveness, I feel like I want someone to just kind of know.
Is she a type? Why not? You may respond to it too.
Yeah, you are my type. You have to remember, with us being in front of all these women, we got a lot of emotions, a lot of things going on in our mind, and then we have to make a quick decision. But what I don't want to do is make a permanent decision on a temporary situation based off feelings and emotions. I want to think everything through. So sometimes it's best to take a couple seconds to really analyze the situation and then make a decision. But I mean,
I like how you explained that. I don't know why. And I don't see men that do this. Some men just pop prematurely. But some women, not all women, are impatient when it comes to this show. And if a guy is taking too long to decide, even just 2 minutes to decide which lady balloon that he's gonna pop, they're quick to say, well, just pop mine, or they'll just pop their balloon, or you was taking too long. I want somebody to choose me. That's understandable, but this is not one of them situations where it's simple and cut and dry like that. So you really have to take your time, because you don't want to leave with somebody that you could possibly is going to be a good match for versus somebody that you can be a great match for. So I understand what he's saying, and I've seen it plenty of times where they just be so pop. I want somebody to choose me. Why are you being so impatient? If it's for you, it's for you. You'll have it. But when you show out and you act like that, man, it just makes you unattractive. It just makes you really unattractive.
And that's fine. But yeah, you are my type. I love your piercings. I got a thing with dimples, y'all. I got dimples, right? So the difference in the piercing, I love it. So yeah, you look great. Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
it's all good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so we are here. We're going to kick off some communication between the two of you and see if it's a match for you. Okay. What question would you like to ask?
What are your four?
You know, you could see right through her pants. Like I seen it before, and I kind of thought like, you know, maybe I'm just tripping or whatever like that. But nah, you could literally see right. You could literally see right through them pants. Like I don't know if they're supposed to be see through, but you can definitely see straight through them.
Values in people, family, relationships, friends, all the above.
4 values. Great question. I would say this. First value would be consistency. I appreciate someone being consistent, always being the same. I don't like switch ups. It bothers me, pisses me off real talk. Next thing is I don't know how to say this. Man, maybe you do. I want them to be aware. So like I don't want to have to tell you to do something for me if you see the need. I want you to just know. It's like one of those things just like what we just had going in St. Louis. You ain't got to I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna check on you because we just heard about a disaster. I shouldn't have to call you and tell you. The next thing would be trust. I want to be able to trust you with my feelings, my emotions, and whatever it is I tell you. And the last thing would be is probably loyalty. You may make some mistakes, I get that. But just you being able to come back and be able to I want to say it like that. Yeah, just you be able to come back and just rock with me. I think that's the best thing. It's another piece of that, but you said forward, so we're gonna stay right there. I think the other thing would be just accountability. Like you understanding that, we all make mistakes. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, right? I dropped the ball here, dog. Like, this shit, God ain't pleased, and I know you ain't either. Like, forgive me. You know what I'm saying? And I want somebody to be able to do that. I value that a lot because I know how to be like, hey, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Do you have a question for her?
I do. What are you doing right now to invest in yourself or to make yourself better?
I love this question. Thank you.
There goes that question. I asked a question similar to that earlier about, what are you doing in 5 years and what are you doing to get to that 5-year goal?
For asking me these investing questions. So right now I am currently a leasing consultant and I'm also in school for real estate. So I also day trade and have an LLC, making organic cosmetics. I kind of do a lot of different things. So I find any and every way to invest in myself. I'm trying to be retired by 30 and have financial freedom by 30. So yeah, everything under the sun I can do to make sure those career goals are elevated in any way possible.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring you out the line. You know how it goes. And put you to my right, and I'm gonna bring you on up here to my left. Okay. I have one question before I ask my question. Do you have any other questions you want to ask?
Well, I got to tell you something. I am a single father. All right.
Wait, what did you say? Yes, okay.
Okay.
You could at least let me finish.
Go ahead and finish.
Well, I am a single father. I take care of my 13-year-old son. His mom passed away. And I do have another son. And so I was just wondering, how do you feel about that? I don't have 2 baby mamas because one of them is deceased, but I do have one and we have a great relationship. So I was just trying to see how she felt about that. I take care of mine. It doesn't affect anything, right? But just wanted to see. Yeah.
That was going to be a deal breaker for her.
There it is.
All right. Well, we definitely thank you for coming out.
Man, I was wrong. But the story that I was going to tell y'all was, I don't know if you ever heard this story. I had seen it in the video about the woman that went to the store or to the mall, and she was on the first floor and she got on the elevator. And basically, each floor had a level of man that was appealing. You know, the first floor had, you know, a man that was a great husband. Second floor had man that had a great husband and was a great lover. And then the next floor had a great man, great with create, great lover. The next floor, and so on and so on. And this person kept, and the young lady kept going to the up floor to eventually get to the top. And the top floor is mainly full of a whole bunch of women that said that women can never be pleased because, you know, they always want more. So I said it to say that because when they had talked about it, it's like, oh, everything is great about you, but it's just your height. So you like everything else except for the height. You like everything else except for the height. So you got everything here. You get all 5 things that you want, but because that 1/16 is height, you don't want the height. So now you're on that 6th floor. Now you're on the 6th floor. Welcome to the 6th floor.
Participating in the experience, and we wish you so much success on your journey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
I'm telling. What's your name, brother?
Man, Dante, man.
Dante, brother. This is a smooth brother here. It's like Kirk Franklin in the flesh. He was in there preaching to them unworthy women.
Hey, it's all good.
So you say I'm a father. Wow.
You know, it's crazy, man. Like, you know, I was in previous relationships. You would think it, you know, they would have more grace because I actually take care of my kids.
They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
A room full of women that hate baby daddy. This is we're going on strike.
Yeah, we need to.
We ain't gonna do that. We leave them. But
right.
We got to move away from this baby daddy thing. We really have to move away from it. No, especially if you're taking care of your kids. You can't be a baby daddy if you're taking care of your kids. We really got to change that narrative. We really have to. I'm not a baby daddy. I'm a father. I've taken care of my son since he was 3 years old. Not a baby daddy. Okay, I am a father. I don't even call his mother a baby mama. I don't even call her my baby mama. It's his mother. Is what I call. I show her some respect. It's his mother. So yeah. And I leave it at that, man.
Right, for sure.
But man, tell them your handle because you gonna get somebody. Here.
So it is Speed Your Barber on Instagram.
You gonna cut me up next week.
Me. Yeah. Or you can just go to DanteSpeed.com and you can check me out. And I would love to just connect with whoever you are.
Don't be a baby daddy hated your whole life.
Please don't be a baby daddy. Hey, listen, us baby daddies, we need love too. All right, everybody always on the mamas, but listen, it get tough for us. And for us to be able to father like we do and then still come and move and then have to deal with the hate from the world, like it's tough. Like give us some grace. And if you hate on us, like, help us. Just help us. That's all I'm saying.
Scoundrels. Y'all did this to us. Y'all the reason we baby daddy. We want the kids. We don't want. All right, come on, man. This is.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
Wait a minute. There's another one with 7 minutes to go? Oh, this is gonna be quick. this is about to be quick as hell. Bruh, not the braided beard. Not the braided beard. You all right. I ain't gonna say shit.
Hey, welcome in.
Damn, it's like a drive-by.
Name and age.
Raheem, 37.
Okay. What do you do, Raheem?
I cut her.
Okay. What are you looking for today in the lady?
What I'm looking for today, I'm looking for
Hold on, his beard is braided all the way down into. I ain't never seen it before. Bro, I ain't never seen that before, dog.
I'm looking for really somebody who laid back. Cool. Who could be a vibe with.
All right. What are your deal breakers?
One of my deal breakers is sanity.
One more time.
Like.
Oh, she was dirty for that. Y'all, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? She gon' elbow old girl so she can pop her balloon. Dog, dirty. That's dirty. That's dirty. That's like You see a cute girl on the street, and you like, hey, shorty, and then her little fat friend get in front of somebody, so she don't want to talk to you. You know, don't be a blocker, okay? Don't be a cock blocker. Like, mind your own business. She like my man. She like my man.
It's scandalous. I don't trust.
Oh, scandalous. Okay. Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
What I like to do for fun, I like to really go out, play pool, have fun, go to comedy shows, stuff like that.
Okay. Hi, Rakeem. It looks like we have all pop balloons. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the ladies, see why they decided it won't be a match today. Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, come on. Name and age.
Tanisha, 32.
Okay. Why did you pop?
I like right now I kind of like her. Like I like her. So that's it. That's it. I like them have some her.
All right, that's cool.
Okay. Is Tanisha your type?
She my type. I mean,
Why not?
She got dreads. She like skin. She got some half of these nice toes. So you know what I'm saying? That's how they go.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Name and age.
I'm Aisha. I'm 41. I just feel like you're still in these streets, so I need somebody that's a little not in the streets. I mean, I like the braid, like the bald head. It's just that I don't think we'll match.
That's cool.
What got you in the streets?
I don't want to comment.
Okay.
I don't know. It was a shirt. I'm sorry. It was a shirt.
I got some shit hanging out my pockets.
No, you can. No, it was just a shirt.
She said the shirt.
Shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the gold chain though, because I'm into gold, but it was a shirt.
Is she your type? Why not?
I thought you said, do I sell drugs? Nah, I mean, yeah, she my type. She cool.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Name and age.
Shakia, 31.
Okay. Why did you pop?
For me, you just look like a family member of mine, and I just can't. You look just like my cousin.
Is she your type? Why not?
Why?
You popped the balloon because I look like your cousin.
You do. It's just too close for comfort.
Hey, it's cool. All right.
You know, I heard there's doppelgangers in the world, but man, I see this too much on the show. Like, it can't be that many doppelgangers out here. It can't be that many.
I ain't gonna do it. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Name and age.
Melissa, 23.
All right, Melissa, why did you pop?
I popped for the same reason. You just look like my uncle.
Look like your uncle.
My uncle.
You got one of them faces that kind of like look like your.
Don't leave me hanging. Yeah.
Is she your type? Why not?
Nah, she ain't my type.
Good.
Her armpit sweating like a bug.
What?
She got a whole monsoon under that shirt.
Did you just say she got a monsoon under her shirt? that you ain't my type because you over here sweating monsoon storms out this mug, bro. That's tough. That's tough. Girl, I guess that deodorant ain't last the way you thought it was gonna last. And she looking hard too.
I'm just saying.
Damn.
Okay.
Thanks.
It's the pits for me.
Thank you, Melissa. you made me laugh. Name and age.
Mia, 22.
Okay. Why did you pop me up?
I like his outfit, but he does look like my uncle too. We're not related, but he looks like my uncle.
I came to a family reunion.
Yeah.
Big unk status.
Just like, wow, everybody got like a light skinned bald uncle or something.
Look like I just reneged his spades and shit.
Oh, it's Mia, your type. Why not? You ain't got no cousins and then look like her.
Somebody I'll be tipping, they look like her, but I ain't gonna say all that.
Huh? You said what?
Like, God bless you.
London Timber. What do you say? What?
What she's just trying to get at? What?
I don't know. Okay. I can't hear.
Thank you, Mia.
Thank you.
Name and age.
I'm Artin. I'm 26.
just more so like a friend, something like that. What are you looking down for?
Cool.
That's it.
You just come to pop the balloon with your hairy legs like that.
What?
Is he coming for him? Hey, look. Did he just call her ass Harry? Oh my goodness, bruh. I'm done. No more reactions. Yo, you popped your balloon with your hairy legs? They savage. Why they zoom in like that? Oh my goodness. Why they wrong? I'm done. I'm done for the night, dog. No more work after this one. No more work after this one.
My legs are not even that hairy.
What the chill.
I'm not listening to this. Okay.
Thank you.
Nah, she got the many ankles. She got some armpits on her ankles.
I'm not listening to this.
Hold on. I had to roll. Wait.
Why not?
Nah, she got the many ankles. She got some armpits on her ankles.
I'm not listening to this. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so we did not find a match for you today, but we thank you for coming out and participating in the experience.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you too. You may walk on off. Y'all, please give it up for him, please.
What happened, They all unked you out there. What happened right here?
West side of me, they said I look like a cousin. I look like an uncle. It just was a family reunion out there.
You were all white to your own murder. Your own. Did
you see old girl legs though?
I ain't seen all that, man. I ain't gonna do that. I'm not. They gonna kill you in these comments. I ain't gonna be a part of this atrocity.
But I'm ready for it.
You got to be. They finna be on your ass like, all right.
Like a cactus on a leg.
I see all that.
Man, you gotta take the little.
They interrupt. Yeah, man, but tell them what file you at. They gonna find you. They finna find your ass. That's what for Lord. I swear got my mom.
Man, on Instagram, see what to see, man. So look, y'all.
People all white to his burial. This is crazy. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Uncle Tate, you got an uncle sweatshirt on.
We ain't even talk about John. You tied your whole bird up. That's crazy right there. That's what they really seen. Then you got cuts in your eyebrow. You old and young at the same time.
You got a Lego taper in your head.
Okay, you a barber?
Yes.
You need to fix your own shit first, okay? You need to, the man in the mirror, sir.
You got to receive the sideburn.
I got to receive. This is a sideburn. What happened to the rest of your top?
You got
the
a bald spot in the middle of your mustache.
I ain't getting no spray, but I don't tie my face to her up. That is crazy.
You got two top lips.
He came here to John with this goddamn outfit on.
He roasted the hell out of him. He roasted the hell. Dude can't keep up with the roast.
Oh, you got a Michael Jordan earring on, man.
I got two of them.
Got a 3P.
Where you find this sweater shirt at?
Where you find them Dennis Rodman earrings at?
The same place we got that at. This is god awful.
You need to go ahead and shoot Cupid for letting you nigga fall in love with that shirt, man.
You ain't got on forces. What year is this?
You got grandpa ankles, nigga.
We can't see your ankles, sir. We don't even know if you got them. You almost got a neck.
You got ashy knees on TV.
Ain't nothing ashy about me. I came on TV. You came on TV with this on and expect to find anything.
You came,
back to me, right?
You came on pop the balloon to find a barber. You found two of them.
I ain't find your ass. I'm not. No, you never cut my hair with your face and her braided. That is crazy.
Like wet cardboard.
Look at this shirt. Look at this teeth. Ain't white. Look at his mouth.
Boy, you say that's white.
It's whiter than this shirt. It's whiter than this shirt.
I got a.
You got on three different whites. How you find three different whites?
You got on.
This is crazy.
You got a two-tone gold necklace on.
We ain't gonna talk about this Temu shirt. We ain't gonna talk about the Temu chain. You got this whole. I seen this whole thing on Temu. I knew he came with the shirt.
Got a tattoo set off Amazon.
Yeah, I put these on like that. The eyebrows.
You got a sheen neck piece on.
A sheen neck? No, this is me. This is me. We need to go and attach you a lining on. This is crazy, Uncle Fester. You ain't never seen Uncle Fester in black clothes. Why you keep looking at my mouth? Come on, son. Jesus Christ. All right, it's gone. I ain't finna deal with this nigga no more. I get paid to be funny.
All right, thank you for.
oh, it's enough of that, bro. Hey, look, look, I've been on here too long, man. It's time to shut it down. Hey, I finally did this one. I've been kind of been wanting to do one of theirs for a minute. I didn't know if they was gonna come out with a new one or not, but I like what they did. But I hate that nobody matched. It seemed like there was some really cool guys on there, some really cool women on there that could have possibly matched. But there was always one or two things that just wasn't gonna get it together. But that happens. You have no control over that. But you know what? I will catch y'all on the next go around, man. Hey, peace.